Welcome back, everybody, to another shocking episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. That's right, today's story unfortunately is going to be coming from Texas once again. Not the Honorable Judge Boyd's courtroom this time, but the streets. It seems as though a mother of 5 was stabbed to death in broad daylight. 3 young females have been arrested for the crime, and today I'm going to break down all the details, not to mention maybe squash a little bit of the rumors that's been running around. So, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. If you happen to be new to the channel and enjoy all things lockup and crime related, then this is absolutely where you need to be. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave, and check out my playlist with many more videos for you to start watching today. It says here that Cookie, 19, along with her sister Kitty Mia Diaz, 21, and their 21-year-old friend Keandra Renee Faz were each slapped with $5 million bonds on first-degree murder charges by a Texas judge Friday, after police say that Cookie repeatedly stabbed 32-year-old Caroline Pena during an argument in the small border city of Del Rio on Thursday afternoon. Faz told police that Pena had arrived at the residence looking to start a fight. Surveillance footage later obtained by investigators showed Pena's black Dodge pickup truck driving up to Faz's house, where Cookie and Kitty arrived shortly thereafter. The video shows Cookie fly out of the passenger seat of the black Chrysler 300 and confront Pena while holding an object believed by cops to be a knife in her right hand, the complaint states. Cookie is seen in the clip striking the mother in the back, where blood begins soaking her shirt, according to cops. That's when Kitty and Faz jumped in, allegedly beating Pena before running away, the complaint states. Pena was reportedly driven to a local hospital by her nephew. She unfortunately succumbed to the stab wounds about 7 hours later, around 9 p.m., at a hospital in San Antonio. And of course, my condolences go out to the family and friends. Very tragic situation. It says here that the attack occurred broad daylight in the 800 block of East 10th Street in Del Rio. Pena was stabbed twice in the back and once in the side of her stomach. One of the puncture wounds to her back pierced her lungs, which proved fatal. It says following a rapid review of neighborhood surveillance video, which if I were to guess is quite a bit. Seems like everyone these days, especially in certain parts of towns, got Ring cameras everywhere. They probably got enough footage, the detectives are saying to themselves, this is an open and shut case already. If I were to guess, I don't know. But it says following a rapid review of neighborhood surveillance video and witness interviews, the Del Rio Police Department identified and arrested 3 suspects within hours of the stabbing. And keep in mind, yes, all people are innocent until proven guilty, even if they were on, video footage. They could still be found innocent in court, self-defense or something like that. I'm not saying that's the case with this. I'm just saying innocent until proven guilty. And look, it says all 3 suspects face first-degree murder charges. That means even though the video probably shows one person stabbing someone, it doesn't matter. I mean, they came and started, from what the complaint says, the friends jumped in and started punching the girl as well. If that's the case, I mean, y'all already know the saying on this channel, birds of the same feather. In the court's eyes, can definitely get smoked together. Meaning they're all probably going to be going to prison for a couple decades. I don't know, we're going to have to follow this one all the way to the end. But another thing that's making this story really popular is the way that these girls got arrested. I mean, they're accused of stabbing a mother of 5 to death in broad daylight, and they come out smiling, or at least one of them does. And the people don't like this. It says a significant portion of the public reaction stems from the cell phone footage captured during the arrest of the Diaz sisters. In the video, 19-year-old Cookie Diaz is seen smiling, goofing off for the camera, and telling the person filming to stop recording while giggling.
About this girl right here. One arrested. I don't know if there's more suspects in the house.
Bystanders also reported that she rolled down the window of the police vehicle to stick out her tongue. Oh my goodness. And that's never good, to be getting arrested for a crime like that and you're coming out smiling. Unless you don't care about what happens and you felt as though what you did need to be done and completely satisfied with it. No guilt, no shame whatsoever. Or, a lot of people, they come out, especially when they see cameras like that, they just don't act like their self. They want to play the tough person role. I'm not saying that she is. I'm just saying a lot of people do. And then once they get behind those bars, everything changes up. Now, next we're going to speak about some of the key investigation details regarding the motive. It says Del Rio Police Chief Frank Ramirez confirmed that Caroline Pena and the 3 suspects all knew each other and lived in the same city of Del Rio. Law enforcement reports that Pena voluntarily went over to the residence, believed to belong to one of the suspects, where a personal argument escalated. Investigators have described the encounter as targeted and personal, completely ruling out a random drive-by or organized gang turf conflict. Now, there's a lot of rumors running around, all right? A lot of people believe, especially on local Facebook groups and TikToks, is that the confrontation was sparked by a dispute over stolen drugs. But the reality is, local authorities have explicitly noted that they were aware of these neighborhood rumors, but have stated that no evidence has been verified to link the attack to narcotics. So, technically, I guess you could say it's not completely ruled out, but for a mother of 5 to go to another residence, kind of in quarrel mode, I guess you could say there's definitely some kind of beef happening behind the scenes. Whether personal or business, I don't know yet. Some community chatter suggested a long-standing, deep-seated family or neighborhood feud between the parties involved, but the reality is that friends of Pena told local outlets that they were completely blindsided by the incident. Pena's best friend, Cristina Salinas, noted that Pena had tried to call her just before the attack, leaving loved ones to wonder if answering the final call might have prevented her from going to the house. And yeah, chances are it probably definitely would have. Who knows? But hindsight, you can't go by that. Gotta live with what cards were dealt. But there's many avenues people are probably taking here. Maybe it was a beef between the mothers or something like that. I don't know. I am not about to begin to speculate, but one thing's for sure and 2 things for certain. First, there had to been a lot of rage and hate involved in this situation for someone to go and stab someone in the back and in the side of the stomach. And second of all, just how it all took place. In broad daylight in a popular area. She didn't care about the consequences. Or maybe she just had a little knife and didn't expect that knife to do so much damage. A lot of people don't understand just how shallow, the lungs really are. Doesn't take much to penetrate them, and once they go, man, it's game over for many if you don't get to a hospital immediately. But like I said, hopefully this goes into the courtroom. We can witness how everything unfolds. I'm definitely going to follow this one to the end. I just kind of want to lay the cornerstones today, give you brief details, and like I said, squash a few rumors along the way. But I'm out of here. It's time for me to go take another dip in some creeks today. Enjoy that ice cold mountain water. Until the next time though, as always, if you're new to the channel and enjoy, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave, and stay free.